So, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy BoyFix here, and I'm back with another video, bro. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can make literally $3,000 day trading. Like, that's literally what I did, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do the same thing. Now, first of all, man, I wanna apologize for being away for so long, man. Like, I know I've been away for a very long time, man. Like, I've been traveling, I've been doing a lot of things. So I just needed some time to settle down and get things right. But I'm back. I'm back, man. I'm back in the grind. I'm back with the uploads. I mean, as y'all can see, the only thing I could really be consistent with was my reels, bro. I was consistently posting reels because that's really all I had the time to do, bro. I was so freaking busy, man. But I'm finally getting some time to make these video once more. And this is the starting of me uploading once more. So if you're new to the channel or if you've been watching me, we're back, bro. We're back. Or if you're new, um, this channel is a nice channel, man. If you want to learn how to day trade, this is a perfect channel for you. I drop free content all the time, bro. Literally just giving educational videos on how to day trade. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Now we have the GBP USD here, right? As you can see, I caught a demand setup, right? And this is overall a beautiful setup. If you've been watching my videos for some time, you would have known the confluences that I look for when I'm taking my trade, right? So for a demand setup, we need to have aggressive buying, which we did have aggressive buying, and aggressive buying break structures to the left side here, and our demand also had a gap. That is literally the three confluences that I look for in each and every setup that I'm about to take. I make sure that my setup have it. I make sure it's if it's a demand, aggressive buying. If it's a supply, aggressive selling. Structures has to be broke. We have to see some clear breaker structure because breaker structure indicates that the market direction is changing, right? So that's just a confluence to add on to why I need to take a buy or a sell. Because if I'm taking a buy and I'm seeing that the highest price is that price been at in the past is being broken in the current price action, like at the moment price is breaking structure going up, then that's where you need to be going. So whenever I see a breaker structure like this right here, so the highest point was at right here, and then my demand caused price to shut up and break structure, break this high, so that even show that there's more buyers in the market. Now all I'm doing when I see these things happen, I'm waiting for price to come back to my demand zone, and I'm looking for an entry. Right, normally we take aggressive entries or candle break entries. Now in this case, I took a candle break entry. Right, stop loss right below this wick. Went for what I did also is that I went for my one-to-one because as you guys know, I always go for one-to-one. Then I leave a runner, especially if I see that there's a lot of potential for price to shut up like how it did in this scenario here, right? Why I decided to leave a runner, I could leave it even longer because price really went off, bro. And this is the thing with the supply and demand, bro. You're going to find yourself in setups where you're going to get a lot of freaking pips. That is the most awesome thing about supply and demand. Looking for your daily bias and your daily time frame and taking your entry on a 5 minutes time frame. That's literally all I do. So as you can see, 5 minutes time frame, that's where I take my entry on. And if I'm looking for like a daily bias to see where the market is going, I go on the daily time frame. Now as a scalper, I say this all the time. You can take trades going against the trend. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, you shouldn't always do it, and I wouldn't recommend you to do it when you just start trading. You need more experience to see. But I mean, regardless of experience, you can't guarantee if a trade is going to win. That's something I need to make clear. But with experience, you can see or you can tell when there's a high chance. It's all about probabilities. When there's a high chance that price will aggressively buy off or sell off pretty much. Now, because there's a lot of gaps, I talk about gaps a lot, bro, because gaps are so important, man. A lot of persons know it as fair value gaps or gaps. I call it gaps because I'm old school. A lot of newbies call it fair value gaps, but these are all gaps, and price likes to go into the direction where there's gaps. Now in this scenario here, as you can see, there was a whole bunch of gaps on the left hand side right here, and price literally went in that direction to fill in all these gaps, and that's why I was so confident in taking this buy. As a result, I was able to make over $3,000, bro. This was a huge trade, man, and I'm so thankful that I could, pretty much come back to the markets, demonstrating a win. Now, today's Monday. We're coming back Tuesday. We don't trade Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday. We don't trade Wednesdays, but I trade Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But yeah, so daily time frame. Let's just check out the daily time frame for a little bit. I mean, the daily time frame was definitely bullish, and that was another indication for me to take a buy. As you can see, the overall direction of the market is bullish. The US dollar has been going up, bro. Um, Let me see here. So let's just get our trend lines because a lot of persons can't really tell. So if you do things like this, then that will just simply tell you that we're on an uptrend. I don't use trend lines, bro, but I just like to use it to demonstrate to some persons if they can't really tell how to, identify what direction the market is going in. Now, if you set up your trend lines and it's in an upward direction, that means the market is in an uptrend. All right. Let me show you something for a downwards in our or for a bearish market. Now, right here, the market was obviously bearish, right? Bearish, and the direction of the market changed here. The moment this previous high got broken, that's when the market changed. But if you look here, let me zoom out a little bit. If you look there, you can see that the market was in a downtrend and then it changed and it's in an uptrend. So if you mark your zones there to here, what is that saying? We're in a downtrend. And then you'll see the market trend changed here, extended all the way up there, and we're in an uptrend at this point. So like these things are things you must learn to do, bro. As a day trader, you must be able to tell the direction of the market. That is going to help you to win more of your trades because you always want to be taking trades that are going into the same direction as the over. Now, as I said, you can, as a scalper, you can go against the daily time frame sometimes, but yeah, I always try to go with the trend, right? So yeah, I mean that really sums up why I took this trade. Um, Let me go back on my 5 minutes time frame here. Yeah, so that really sums up, bro. Where's the 5 minutes, bro? Was I not just on the 5 minutes time frame? Okay. All right. All right. There we go. Yeah, so that's really just it, bro. I took this trade around 8 o'clock this morning. And, that's when the New York market stock exchange is open. Look at this, bro. Imagine if you catch all these pips. I don't go for this because you don't always get this. I'd say you can average one of these. The market supply and demand with supply and demand. I see these huge push off or buys or sells or the market just giving so much pips every week. If you can capitalize on this much pips on a weekly basis, at least one time, bro, you're good. This is how easy day trading is, bro. But with no further ado, I'm happy to be back making content for y'all. Look out for more videos, bro. I think that's pretty much it. Peace and love. I'm out.